Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Heyoka Messages. This is going to be a love reading for our single earth signs. This is a love reading for our single Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos. Just a reminder to please like, share, and subscribe. This reading will most likely not resonate with everyone, but hopefully there's a little something in here for you too to take away. Please remember that sometimes I may be picking up on the energy of the cross watcher. What do we have for our earth signs? Let's do this. We have codependency, children, forgiving and learning, love yourself first. Wow. Bottom of the deck is very soon, and separation. This is a bit of a tough one, but I'm feeling quite a few messages, and they're not all as negative as you may think they are purely by looking at the cards. I'm thinking that some of you are feeling like you're in a relationship that's very toxic, very codependent, where you're feeling like the only reason you're still in that relationship or still even entertaining that connection is because of your children, or because you're trying to keep up appearances of being a family, where you're feeling like maybe this person betrayed you or you betrayed them, and there was forgiveness involved, and as a result you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you can't move anywhere because you've invested, or you've accepted the apology, or they've taken you back, and you're feeling like as a result you at least have to keep making it work or have to try. And it feels like it has been, this isn't I'm feeling like this is not a once off. It's feeling to me like you've been trying to make it work for some time, and it hasn't been feeling right in that time, and as a result you're slowly falling, you're slowly going in different directions. Excuse me while I fiddle with the cards, guys. It's been feeling, you've been feeling rather lonely, let's put it like that. You've been feeling like there's no connection there, and you're only in that situation, connection, or relationship purely out of the sense of responsibility. And I think it's because you're suffering maybe from low self-esteem, or this person encourages codependency. They make you feel like you cannot exist or survive without them, or maybe vice versa. But I feel like you need to get to a point where you need to realize that you need to be your own person. You need to fall back in love with yourself and appreciate who and what it is that you want and where you're going. Because if 2020 has taught you anything, it is that time is short and you don't know what's coming tomorrow. And I think maybe that's probably what's pushed you over the edge, or that's made you realize just how lonely you are in this marriage or in this relationship that you've managed to get yourself stuck in. You need to get to a point where you're happy and you're content. For some of you, you may be the kind of person that has never really needed to be single, or you've never really been single a day in your life, because it seems like you keep going from one relationship to the other, and I think you slowly realizing that maybe it's time you took a step back and started realizing, or going back into starting a journey of finding out who it is that you are, what it is that you love, where you're going, just getting back in touch with your core, with your true sense, and and who you really are, because you've been in and out of relationships so much, and because you've always tried to make things work so badly, be it for your partner or your kids, that you don't even know who you are anymore. You don't even know how to be. You're probably one of those people who can't even spend 30 minutes by yourself, just alone with your thoughts. No TV, no phone, nothing like that. And if you don't think this is you, I challenge you to try that. I challenge you to go sit somewhere, be it in your garden or in your room, and just try be with yourself for 30 minutes. If your mind is trying, if within 5 to 10 minutes you've already reached for your phone, switched on your TV or any of that stuff, this message is for you. You need to find yourself. You need to find yourself. You need to find yourself. In case you missed it, you need to find yourself. You need to forgive whatever it is you think entitles the world to treat you like shit. Whatever it is you feel you've done to earn you this punishment that you're putting yourself through. You need to forgive yourself and learn from your past mistakes and find a way to love yourself and move on. Pull back and step away and walk away from all the toxicity. I'm not saying your kids are toxic, but all these anvils you've seemed to chain yourself to. Take a step back and really fall in love with yourself. Because even when I've always said this, and people have always hated me for saying it, but even when you have kids, right? If you don't love yourself and you're not confident and you all of that, you're portraying all of that negativity. Unfortunately, that's what you're teaching your kids. That's what they see as normal. And as a result, they will never break the cycle. They will have daddy issues. They will have mommy issues. They'll have self-worth issues. And that's not what you want. Be that healthy grown-up individual that your kids can look up to and can model themselves around. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, and I think with this very soon card here, I feel like very soon you're going to be put in a situation where you're going to need to make a decision. You or this, I don't want to call it a sham, but you or this fantasy that you're trying to build, or you and this facade that you or the facade that you're trying to portray. I'm seeing the Tower card as I touch this very soon card. Very soon, something is going to come force you to make a decision, and you're going to be having to make some very big decisions very quickly, and understand that even the repercussions thereof are gonna be swift. What else do we have for? Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna, you see how I didn't even ask the question and they flew out. Usually I would put them back, but like they're like, shut up. So what flew out was the Five of Pentacles. Again, this is earth energy. Pentacles are earth energy. Like I said to you, very soon you're gonna be forced to make decisions, and are gonna be forced into situations you don't understand, or situations that are gonna make you choose which path to take, or make you choose the person you want to be with going forward. And at some point you have been feeling left out in the cold, you have been feeling alone, and it's not going to stop until you decide to change. The next card that came out is the Hierophant, and I'm seeing that, look how the Hierophant is looking at this Five of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as you finally tapping into your intuition, thinking about whether or not your traditions, or what you feel is traditional and therefore acceptable and appropriate, is worth you feeling like this. Because deep down, even the relationships that are making you feel like this, they are letting you know that this is not what the divine wants for you. Intuitively, you know this is not right. That's why you're feeling like this. You know your children deserve better. They deserve a better version of you. They deserve to see you in a loving relationship, be it with you, with yourself, or with a partner. You need to find the strength within to make that decision. Although it may hurt like hell and it will not be an easy journey, it will be full of restless nights, but you need to overcome your feelings. You need to dig deep down into your mind and be logical and be swift in your actions. Be swift in your actions. And when you've taken decisions. We've got swords, swords, swords. That's logic, 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 logic. Logically sit down and think about your future. What does it look like? You don't want to get that divorce because what are the kids? What's everybody gonna say? What are my kids gonna think about it? But you haven't even spoken to your kids about it. You haven't opened up the lines of communication with these swords here to ask them what they think about it or how they really feel. What also came out is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. And exactly, the second you make the decision to move forward and you are swift and you've decided what it is that you want, things are gonna fall into place. You're gonna even find that this approach of yours that you've been taking towards your life and trying to be a martyr have been blocking your blessings. You're gonna find that they've been blocking your blessings. You haven't been moving forward in anything. Everything that you've attempted to achieve has always failed because it was not made for you. It was not meant for you. You were not traveling along the path you were meant to be traveling on. Yeah. And as soon as you decide to take that swift action and start opening up the lines of communication, doesn't even mean that you need to get a divorce, but because you're finally opening your mouth and saying what it is that you want, what you'll put up with and what you will not put up with, you'll be put back on your destiny and you'll get that Ten of Cups moment or life that you want, a life full of a happy family and a happy home, a life full of communication, a life full of happiness, a life full of joy, a life that feels like wish fulfillment. But you need to be willing to do the work, and you need to open your mouth and communicate communicate and articulate what your vision of your future is. Damn. Okay, Earth signs. I did not see that coming. Do we have anything else for our Earth signs? Yeah, for some of you, I'm feeling like I'm being drawn to this last row here. For some of you, I feel like you're feeling lost and without direction. You may not necessarily be caught up in a situationship or anything that I've just described, but for you, you're feeling lost. You're feeling rudderless. You're feeling like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going. You don't know what your future holds, not even what you want your future to look like. And I'm being told that that's the first step. You deciding what it is you want and what, even if you don't know what you want, at least have an idea of the future you want and start moving towards that. Even if it is as shallow as, I never want to be broke a day in my life. That's a good place to start. Just with that one thing, you've already figured, I don't want to be broke. From that comes action items. What do I need to do to make sure I'm never broke a single day in my life? I want to be by water. I want to be by the ocean every day. I want to spend my time doing this. With deciding what it is that you want, then from there will come action items that you need to move swiftly towards and know that that is your destiny, and that will ultimately translate and will result in you finding your ultimate happiness. Yeah, but one thing is clear, guys. I'm being drawn to here. You guys, most of you guys are in a space of you can't sleep, you can't rest. You're not at peace. You're not grounded. You're not balanced, and you don't really know what to do with this because Earth signs love stability. Earth signs, you are being shaken because you're challenged into disarray, and that is not you. You cannot function at that in that space. But there's hope, guys. I think there's hope. It just, unfortunately, it involves you doing the work and figuring out what you want and what you'll put up with. Anyway, guys, this has been your reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And Earth Signs, I love you. Bye.